Welcome to the May 1st edition of Litter Media Live for this Friday, the first Friday and the first day of May. My name is Aaron Glandon, and I will be your host today because Dan Ramey is on assignment. He is the MC for Chillicothe Yellow Day, which I'll tell you a little bit more about later. But first, let's jump right into the weather. Once I pull it up, it's a high of 54 on Friday with some showers, similar temperatures but drier on Saturday with a high of 53 and lows in the 30s. It'll turn cloudy on Sunday with highs in the upper 50s. So make sure you bring a jacket or a hoodie this weekend because it's colder than it should be, and that's just that. There's nothing we can do about it except hope for summer and that it's on its way. Coming up next, we'll take a look at news followed by sports and this date in history. First, let me tell you about Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. They're your trusted comfort advisor. If you're in need of any of these services with the weather that we're having, it's crazy. Click on this ad anywhere you see it on littermedia.com. It'll take you right to AccurateHVAC.com to learn more about Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
At Tomlinson Insurance, we've been protecting families, farms, and businesses since 1853. From auto, home, farm, life, or health. We tailor coverage that fits your world with multiple carriers to meet your insurance needs. Real people, real service, local agents who can answer the phone and care when it matters most. Tomlinson Insurance. Let our history be your future. Call or stop by today.
The Pike County Career and Technology Center provides hands-on, skilled trades training with engaging curriculums and endless possibilities. From automotive technology, carpentry, business management, to culinary arts and interactive media. From electricity, welding, HVAC, engineering, and medical technology to pre-nursing, basic food service, and public safety. We're preparing our youth for America's workforce through today's technology. To learn more about Pike County CTC, visit pikectc.org.
I was looking for a first job. I had been babysitting and decided it was something for a little more permanent. It pays very well. It's convenient. You can make your own schedule with the flexibility. That's something that I like. The people that I work with are great. I wouldn't ask for a better crew or management team to work for.
Life. It can get on top of you quickly, can't it? But with 211, it only takes one step to get connected to the help you need. 211 is always available to help. So get in touch today.
You want to check out littermedia.com for beneficial news that you can use. You'll find stories on there, articles, and links to our social media pages up in the upper right-hand corner, including X, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, Litter Media Radio. We share things to all of our platforms nearly every day, some more than others. We don't use Instagram quite as much as we use Facebook, for instance. But everything that we do can be found on littermedia.com. Today's Chillicothe Yellow Day. Yellow Day is a day to spread kindness, and according to downtown Chillicothe, hundreds of school-age children are bussed downtown in the morning for this event, taking to the streets to create a sea of yellow. Many businesses come out on the sidewalks to welcome the children and hand out their kindness. So do your part today to make someone's day brighter. We could all use a little cheer. And like I mentioned earlier, Dan Ramey is emceeing this event today. You'll find this video on our Facebook page. He went live earlier this morning. So if you want to scroll down a little bit, you can see the opening ceremonies from Chillicothe Yellow Day. As part of the Ohio Department of Transportation District 9's Planning Department, the district's environmental office is seeking public input for a culvert replacement project in Shawnee State Forest in Scioto County. It is proposed to replace 2 culverts on SF9 in Shawnee State Forest. The funding for this project is 100% state. The environmental commitment date is July 1st of this year. The project is currently expected to be awarded on February 8th of next year. Written comments should be submitted by May 30th or the deadline date that is posted on the website to brandon.beck@dot.ohio.gov. For more info, you can check out this article on littermedia.com. The Adena Health Foundation will host a Fight Back 5K cancer run and walk on Saturday, June 27th at the Ross County Fairgrounds, bringing together community members, survivors, Adena caregivers, and supporters to raise funds for local cancer care. This event is open for all, and you can choose to pay either $40, which includes an event t-shirt, or just $20 for the run and walk only, no t-shirt. To register for the run and walk, become a sponsor, or learn more, you can visit adena.org/fightback5K. The Pickaway Soil and Water Conservation District's Envirothon competition was hosted in Highland County on April 16th at Rocky Fork Lake State Park. There were 31 teams, including 155 students, in attendance from 16 schools representing 9 different counties. The Envirothon competition is designed to stimulate, reinforce, and enhance interest in the environment and natural resources among high school students. The Envirothon tests students' knowledge of soils, forestry, wildlife, aquatic ecology, and current environmental issues. Pretty cool thing from the Pickaway Soil and Water Conservation District. Tickets are now live for the Lancaster Festival. You can get tickets over the phone by calling 740-687-4808, by visiting lancasterfestival.org, or you can go to the Lancaster Festival office at 117 Wheeling Street in Lancaster. And you don't want to miss this. They got an Elton John tribute show to ABBA. Lady A will be there. It's going to be a great week at Lancaster Festival. And speaking of Lancaster, Litter Media recently took a tour of the brand new Lancaster High School, guided by Superintendent Nathan Hale. You can check out their brand new cafeteria right in this clip.
And you'll notice as we get into the cafeteria, this is the beginning, and you saw it at the hallway. We've added terrazzo flooring in the main hallway and into the cafeteria space. This is obviously something that was a bit of an upgrade to the building, but the terrazzo floor will outlast the building. This is something that's very easy to maintain for our custodial maintenance staff, and as you can see, it looks amazing. Yes. It just brings a huge wow factor, I think, to the building. And cafeteria is probably about twice the size of our current cafeteria. So we'll have 3 large video boards. We've got 3 projection screens that will come down from the ceiling clouds and be able to project into the walls, so we'll be able to have some professional development or different activities here. So this will act as kind of a secondary performance area almost.
If you want to see more of the school, you can check out the full video on our YouTube channel. Superintendent Nathan Hale was a great tour guide. He took us through the entire building, and the video is almost an hour long, but it's a really neat high school. You'll want to check this video out. It's unlike anything I've ever seen before. They have a career and technology center in the high school. It's nuts. Again, if you want to check out more on any of these stories, just check us out at littermedia.com, which has links to our social media sites, including X, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, and Litter Media Radio. When we come back, we'll take a look at sports, followed by This State in History, so stay tuned.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch just to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing, download the Kingston National Bank Mobility app today.
Pain was interfering with Tiffany's active lifestyle. Same-day hip replacement at the Adena Orthopedic and Spine Institute got her back to the community she calls home. At Adena, we do what we love, so you can too.
Find a career you love with Pickaway Ross Adult Education. Skilled trades careers are in high demand with no signs of slowing down. Pickaway Ross offers career training programs with expert instructors and hands-on learning tactics to create a variety of opportunities. Visit our website for more information.
Discover Ross County. From the breathtaking outdoor adventures to the historic sights of Chillicothe and family-friendly events and festivals. Explore more at visitchillicotheohio.com or download the free mobile app today. Each week, we'll announce the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Litter Media Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union. And in December, we'll announce the Player of the Year. Nominate any amateur athlete by visiting littermedia.com and click on Player of the Week. You'll also see the players we've named throughout the year. Make your nomination today for the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Litter Media Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union.
And I'll tell you who this week's Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Litter Media Player of the Week is here at the end of the Sportscast. But first, I want to take you to the Haynes Total Healthcare Center High School scoreboard. To find all the scores for our area, just log on to littermedia.com and under Sports, click on Haynes Total Healthcare Center High School scoreboard. And you'll find that Waverly's 12-2 win last night over Northwest was the 500th for Tigers head coach Jeff Noble. Congratulations to Waverly and Jeff Noble for that win. In softball, the Liberty Union Lions are champs in the Mid-State League Buckeye after a win over Bloom Carroll. The Piketon Red Streaks can win the SVC's gold ball in softball with a win at Huntington. They enter the game today at 13-0 in the SVC and 19-2 overall. Chillicothe beat Ross County Christian Academy last night 3-1 in boys volleyball. Again, for all the scores in our area, log on to littermedia.com and under Sports, just click on Haynes Total Healthcare Center High School scoreboard. The Reds got a 6-4 victory over the Rockies last night, winning their 5th straight series. That's impressive. They'll get back into action tomorrow when they travel to Pittsburgh for a 3-game series with the Pirates. This is also something I heard yesterday from Mike Smith, so take this with a grain of salt, but I'm pretty sure it's true. This is the first time in franchise history that the Reds have gotten their 20th win before May 1st. First time in franchise history. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. And our Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Litter Media Player of the Week for this week is, of course, Ainsley Weaver. Ainsley Weaver's back on top of the Elks Hoop Shoot world after winning the girls' age 10 to 11-year-old division at Wintrust Arena in Chicago. The Paint Valley Elementary Bearcat made 23 of 25 of those shots to win the title. As a national champ, Weaver will once again have her name displayed at the Naismith National Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts. Congratulations to Ainsley Weaver, our Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Litter Media Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union. And the Cavs are they're going to play tonight. I forgot to mention that. Game 6 of the postseason gets underway when the Cavs travel to Toronto tonight to face the Raptors. That's going to be at 7:30. The Cavs are up on the series 3-2, so they could wrap it up tonight if all goes well. Coming up next, we'll take a look at this date in history, followed by our national days, all up ahead on this edition of Litter Media Live. But first, I want to tell you about Litter Quality Propane, online propane monitoring and reporting. Know your home's consumption and gas remaining in the tank. You can find out more at litterpropane.com.
As a professional race car driver, I live for speed, power, and performance on and off the track. That's why I use the Dixie Chopper, the world's fastest lawnmower. Race into your local dealership today and test drive a new Dixie Chopper.
Introducing the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. We want to put your pet in the spotlight. Pets with paws to pets with fins. If they gallop, crawl, or slither, play fetch, or simply curl up and snuggle. Send us a photo of your pet and we'll announce a new pet each week. And one pet will be crowned Pet of the Year. To nominate your pet, visit littermedia.com. Click on Pet of the Week. Tell us about your pet and be sure to include a photo. Watch Litter Media Live each Thursday for the announcement of the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. No purchase necessary. Contest applications must be from Ohio residents and at least 18 years old.
Tecumseh. Fascinating. Captivating. Mesmerizing. Tecumseh.
The Bean Foundation wants to raise awareness about suicide prevention by sharing 988. Trained crisis counselors are available to talk 24/7, 365 days a year. 988. Save the number. Save a life. To learn more about the Bean Foundation, click on this ad on littermedia.com.
This date in history today takes us back to 1941. Citizen Kane, directed by Orson Welles and starring himself, Joseph Cotton, and Dorothy Comingore, premieres at the Palace Theater in New York City. And I know that Dan and Mike used to get on me a lot about having a lot of blind spots when it comes to movies and movies I haven't seen. Citizen Kane is probably my biggest one. I've never seen it, and I just haven't got around to it. I've always meant to see it, but I haven't yet. If you've seen Citizen Kane, let me know how it is. Maybe I'll watch it today, since today is the premiere. This date in history takes us all back to Citizen Kane. Our national days today, it is Law Day, Loyalty Day, May Day, of course, Chocolate Parfait Day, Mother Goose Day, School Principals Day, Silver Star Service Banner Day, School Lunch Hero Day, and Space Day. It is also my half birthday. I'm 25 and a half today. And of course, it's Chillicothe Yellow Day. So that's a look at our program for you this morning. For Dan Ramey, I'm Aaron Glandon. Go out and spread some kindness today and celebrate Yellow Day. Thank you for watching this edition of Litter Media Live. We'll see you again on Monday.